Good morning. Welcome to our living room. These are surreal times. I try not to say it every day. Haven't said it for a few days, so just got to say it. A lot of us are on Zoom. That's like so last month already, right? But one of the unique things for me is that not only am I doing things like this and preaching, but at some point I watch myself. And I've never had the opportunity to watch myself speak before. And it's a little unnerving. It's a little surreal when I sit down on a Sunday morning and watch myself with my wife. Just kind of a different thing. And I've critiqued myself quite a bit, and it's a good thing. But one of the things that I've noticed is that my mouth reminds me of my dad. And it's just a good thing because I like my dad, love my dad, and miss my dad. But it's just something that I've noticed. So I was thinking, well, that's a good thing because it's like my dad's DNA is in me and eventually it comes out. Now, I always favored my mom more. People would always say that. Just some of the coloring, different things. I get that. And then as I got older, some people say, oh, you're looking more like your dad. What a lot of people meant was you have white hair and you look old. That's what they were saying. But the mouth thing, that's been kind of cool for me. I like that. And it's good to know that I have my dad's DNA. And you know what preachers are going to do with that. It's like, well, we've got God's DNA. When we have God's Spirit within us, He's transforming us from the inside out. And so the qualities that God has eventually come out in our life. And things like the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, faithfulness, goodness, self-control. Who couldn't use more of that stuff? And that's what God's DNA gives us. And I was just going to go there, but then I thought of this. Don't we all want our Heavenly Father's mouth to speak words of blessing, of kindness, of love? I think we do. And for some of us, talking about dad is kind of a difficult subject because maybe we have a broken relationship with dad. And so sometimes we put that on our Heavenly Father. But we have a Heavenly Father who loves us unconditionally and wants us in His family. I love the classic old song by Jackson Browne, For Every Man, where he talks about just the different struggles that people go through, but he says, but who will come along with that strong but gentle Father's hand? I think we're all looking for it. We're all looking for a strong but gentle Father's hand. And it's available to us from our Heavenly Father. Ernest Hemingway wrote a short story. It's entitled The Capital of the World. And in it, he tells the story of Paco. And Paco's a young man who has a broken relationship with his father. And so he runs away. We don't know for sure what caused it, but he had a broken relationship with his father. And he went to Madrid, and he became a bullfighter. And if you had someone to train you, maybe it wouldn't be so bad, but he didn't. And he was on a course that was probably going to end up in death. And his father knew that. And so his father decided that he would put an ad in the newspaper. And here's what he put. He put it in the newspaper called El Liberal in Madrid. And it said, Paco, meet me at the Hotel Montana at noon on Tuesday. All is forgiven. Love, Papa. How many people today need to hear that message? That all is forgiven. Love, Papa. Come home. It's the story of the prodigal son. In Hemingway's story, because Paco is a common name, 800 young men showed up at that hotel. I wonder today how many people need to hear that message, that through Jesus all is forgiven. Come home. Love, Papa. Have a great day.